everyone, welcome to Koala Club this week. It's nearly time for Christmas, so today we'll have a bit of a Christmassy theme. Let's start once again with 3 deep breaths. Ready? You may close your eyes if you wish. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Slow it down again. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Let your shoulders drop. Again, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out through your mouth. Make sure those shoulders are nice and loose. Okay, today we're going to draw our breath. And I've chosen some Christmassy type colours. So red and 2 greens, you can have whichever one you like. We're just going to draw swirly, Christmassy tinsel shapes. So we're going to start off small and get bigger as we go. So as we do it, we are going to think about our breathing. So in breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath, getting bigger. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. Choose another colour. Let's try again, starting off small, so shorter breaths. By the time we get to the bottom, longer breaths. In, out. In, out. In, getting longer, out. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. How's yours looking? Let's try one more time. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. Get bigger. In breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. In breath. If you want to pause the video, you could do a few more of those hanging tinsel designs and do some more breathing. It's a nice way to calm and get into our relaxed state of mind, ready for our next part of our session. And today we're going to hear a story called The Magic Mind Mail, because sometimes at Christmas time we like to send mail. So I thought this ties in quite nicely. So close your eyes, be very still, and think of someone you know who needs cheering up. You can send them all your good thoughts and wishes to help them feel better. Why not send them a letter by thought post? In your mind, start to write a letter and write down all the good things you can think about that person. Write words like you're special, you're amazing, you're fantastic, you're valuable. As you're writing, see if you can write really good and positive thoughts in your head for them. When you've finished writing, in your mind, keep writing those nice positive things about those people. Now I want you to fold the letter and I want you to pop it in an envelope in your head and send it by thought mail. So imagine it's going to that person. It's quite simple. You just have to send it to their mind from your mind. Stay still. Imagine the letter is flying through the air faster than the speed of light. Has the person received it yet? When they do receive it, they'll feel so much better inside. Can you see them smiling? And now when you're ready, just give your fingers and fingers and toes a wriggle your shoulders, and open your eyes if you've had them closed. Okay, what I'd like you to do is to write down some positive things that you would like to tell somebody. Maybe it's somebody in your family, Maybe it's a friend at school. So pause the video here and just write those things down. Our next activity is we are going to do some drawing of some Christmas ornaments. So get your piece of paper ready. And let me share my screen. Okay, we are going to be drawing some Christmas baubles. So I'm going to outline mine in, let's go a light green. So let's go for some different sorts of shapes. Let's try a circle shape. And we'll do the little connector at the top. And if you just draw some circles, so it's hanging. Next one, I'm going to have it sitting about here, and it's going to be a different shaped ornament. Because not all our ornaments on our tree are round, sometimes they're different sorts of shapes. And I'm going to again draw my circles going up top. Okay, my next one, I'm going to sit it here, and it's going to be a big teardrop shape. Once again, my little connector that sits on the top, might do some stripes on those, a bit of texture, and this one is going to be hanging behind this one. Okay, so already we've got a nice little Christmas design. Remember, in art we like to do odd numbers, so groups of 3, groups of 5. So if you want to add 2 more shapes, you can do that, but we don't want to overcrowd our work. Now, we're doing things a little bit different today, so I'm going to actually use 2 different coloured texts on mine, and I think I might be using yellow. Okay, so our first, you can use pencils, you can use crayons, you can use textures, whatever you feel like doing. Now, I like to turn my work sideways when I'm doing stripes because I find it easier to draw downwards. So don't forget to turn your page if you need to. First thing I'm going to do is colour this one. I'm just going to colour the top like that. Okay, then I'm going to draw 2 lines, and they're going to slope just a little bit, not too much, and then some lines straight across, bigger lines straight across. This time I'm going to draw some circles and colour them in. Don't forget, you can do this in pencil. Crayons might be a little tricky because of our thin lines, but that's okay. Next one, we are going to do lines, dots on top of the line. So there's my dots on top of my line. You can do yours differently. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. I'll just give you a few ideas. Okay, so we'll turn that up. There's our first beautiful coloured bauble. Okay, I'm going to do my light green next. Once again, I'm going to turn it. I kind of like to start with a little bit that's coloured in. Just gives it a little bit of weight. And we might even do the bottom of this one too. Just ties our design in, having that coloured in. Okay, let's start with some straight line going across. I'm going to do my coloured dots in the centre again. Colour those in. Then I'm going to do my dots again. Okay, so have a think what you'd like to do. Maybe some more straight lines. I'm going to do a bigger space here because I'm going to draw some bigger circles on this one. Okay, if it goes off, doesn't matter. Then I'm going to do just some dots with my texture. Textures make it easy to do those sorts of patterns. Now I'm going to do 3 skinny lines. Then I'm going to do a coloured in line. Let's try my spotty line again. And just another line to finish that one off. Okay, last colour. I'm going to use my dark green. Once again, I'm going to do just a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. And let's start. Okay, doing whatever you like. Don't have to do it the same as me. I'm sloping mine a little bit on this one just to make it look a bit 3D. This one I'm going to do some zigzag lines. I'm going to repeat the pattern, so I'm going to do the same down the bottom. So I've got 2 spaces here, and I'm doing a zigzag line across the middle. Let's split this shape up. So my design looks like it's all connected. To repeat some of the patterns that you've used on the other ones is sometimes a good idea. And do some circles inside these ones. There's my first design. That's my Christmas baubles. Okay, let's draw some other baubles that are a little bit more design on them. Grab another piece of paper. Okay, these ones I'm just going to do in pencil. So I've got my dark green. So what I want you to do is draw 6 circles on your page. And we'll try 6 different designs. Okay, let's start by drawing, let's see. Let's start by drawing a Santa. So we can make them look like our baubles with a little ring at the top. So 2 lines and a nose, 2 eyes, a very simple Santa face. And his moustache. And then we can draw his beard coming down here. Okay, that's our first Santa. Let's try another Santa. What we want to do with this one is we're going to start with that sort of shape in the middle. And that's where the eyes are going to sit. And a nose. And let's do his mouth is there. Doesn't look like Santa yet, does it? Okay, let's give it a moment. Let's draw a circle here. That's going to be the end of his hat. Then we're going to draw a line that comes all the way down there. Okay, it's not touching his face. We're going to make his face come out to the side on that side, out to the side on that side, draw a little ear. And let's do the first part of the hat. And then we want to scoop that one over like that. Okay, so there's our other Santa. Let's fix up the top of our baubles. You might like to go through and do that on all of them so they look a bit more like their Christmas decorations about to hang up. Okay, the next one we're just going to do some lines. So we're going to start up here and we're going to draw a line to that side. Then on the other side and draw it going the other way. Then we're going to draw a line that goes this way. They're parallel lines, they're not going to touch. And then we're going to follow that first line that way, and that way, and that way. That'll make a really pretty one when it's coloured in. Next one, I thought we might just do some swirls. Sometimes we have those fancy baubles with the silver swirls on them, or gold, or sometimes other glittery colours. So see how many swirls you can fit in on yours. Next one, let's try a snowflake. So we're going to go down. We're going to go across. So we've got 3 intersecting lines. And then we're going to draw a point in between each one. One's not terribly even. That's okay. And then we're going to draw kind of backward arrows. Little V shapes. And there's our snowflake. On my last one, I am going to do a big bow. You can do whatever you like. I'm going to do a big bow on mine. And a line down. And let's make my bow look a bit 3D. You might shade that one in. Shade one side. Down there. You shade where it's the light's not going to be. Okay, so I've got my bow, and then we might extend my bow so it goes around the bauble. Okay, lots of shapes, lots of nice colouring in to do. Don't forget, once you've finished, to send me a photo and I can put it on to our website. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.